And joining us now via Skype to discuss this photo is Josh and his father, Charlie. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. Now, Dad, after it was rejected from the yearbook, you posted it on Facebook because of the fact it was banned, because you wanted it out there and you wanted to start a discussion.
I didn't think it would get this big of a discussion, but I wanted the community to talk about it. You know, North Fargo, and we're people, we're hunters in North Dakota, and we like being outdoors, and we enjoy the shooting sports. Josh and I participate in trap and skeet, and then we go to the range, shoot a rifle and a pistol.
From the outside looking in, when I see a picture like that, and I'm thinking that this is like an Uzi or something, because I don't know anything about guns, I'm thinking Sandy Hook, I'm thinking all of these murders that you hear about every day. So from the outside looking in, it just feels like, oh my God, this is a young child with this.
And Charlie, I mean, you have to admit that I mean, you have your right to bear arms. That's that's our Bill of Rights, part of the Constitution. Yes. I agree with you there, but you understand the school's perspective in view of what's been going on recently in schools.
I hear what you're saying, but our rights aren't based on popularity, I don't think, you know, and I think that's the danger of the PC crowd sort of running wild a little bit in our city. You guys are talking about taste and sort of a fear of something that is just a tool. You know, a gun isn't evil, a gun isn't good. It's an object. You guys are doctors and you make prescriptions. Well, we know that there's doctors that abuse prescriptions and they give them to patients that abuse prescriptions. We shouldn't outlaw prescriptions. They do more good than bad. And that's our point with the firearms too. You know, again, I think we need to look at the heart of these people or the soul of these people that are committing these crimes and punish those people.
All of my cousins, they taught me how to shoot a pistol when I was young on our farm in Nebraska. They taught me how to shoot guns, and I'm all for, you know, individual rights. But if you were a fisherman, would you not pose with your fish for a photo? Would you pose with your fishing rod? It just seems to me like this was more of a statement. And to me, with humility, it seems a bit tone deaf, just given what's gone on in this country. And I'm also saying this from an ER doctor's perspective, because I see a rifle like that, and I respect what you all do. And again, great people, but in this day and time, and again, I'm coming from the ER doc's perspective, there can be things where may not be your intent, but you associate assault rifles in schools right now with a lot of really bad things. And so that's all I would say is that, hey, we all have the right to bear arms. That is, again, part of our Bill of Rights. But I have to respect the school's decision here because of that and that alone. One thing you've accomplished, gentlemen, is having good conversations like this. I like it because, you know, most people who bear arms, it's not to do evil things. And you know, sometimes having a discussion is an important part of all of this. Thank you guys so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Their heads are in the right place when it comes to
Absolutely.
But,
Can you imagine?
But could that picture, that behavior, plant a seed in somebody whose head is not in the right
Definitely. Let's look at that picture again. Can you imagine if that was Tyrone and he had dreadlocks and had that gun cocked right there? I mean, it would be a whole different picture. So, I mean, we have to stop and pause because that picture scares me. I mean, he's up against the flag. He's got the flag on. I'm like, is he protecting the flag or is he protecting what his vision? I'm like, wow.
And the principal did base the decision on school policy provisions that 1, bans weapons on school property, 2, prohibits public materials that violate law, promote violence or illegal activity, or 3, no clothing advertises or promotes weapons. We did reach out. They had no comment. But hey, discussion is never a bad thing.